Good morning, guys. I'm in the garden. Today is September 4th, and I'm going to talk a little bit about where a gardener comes to at this point in the year. So we've still got a garden that's mostly green. Certainly over there in the tomatoes you can see there's some brown. That's where the blight is beginning to catch up with the tops of the tomatoes, and that's pretty typical for this area. We've got peppers that are still putting on more peppers and rather loaded down. We've got sweet potatoes that are going to need to be dug within the next, probably 30 days. By early October they'll need to be picked. We've got okra here, and the okra is you can see right here, some of it's kind of drooping and wilting. I think that's a factor of both a rust and there's a little teeny black beetle that likes to suck the goodness out of those. In our green beans, we have, remember the green beans that I treated? So they have come back. You see brand new leaves in through here. They're putting on green beans. They're looking pretty good in terms of this end. That was the end that I planted first. Over here's the end that I planted later, and they're still in their first production, but you can see there's quite a few areas where they've got some rust that's coming in on those. And so yeah, the question at this point for most gardeners is, do I continue treating for rust? Do I continue treating for bugs? Or do I let it go? We're exhausted. We've had about 3 weeks of just heavy harvest. We've put up almost 300 quarts of produce. So yeah, it's at this point that we go, are we done, or do we keep going until frost? And that's a really good question that I'm not sure which answer I have. I also had to treat my greens because they were getting really covered up in the aphids. And so we've gotten rid of the aphids, and we've got this gorgeous crop of greens that we will continue to maintain through the fall, as that will be, they'll last even through the first couple of frosts. At least the collards and the kale will. So yeah, this is the garden in early late summer, I guess you could say, early fall. We haven't actually officially reached fall, but hey, it feels that way this morning. It's chilly. There's just that cool autumn feel to the air, and we've got things that are beginning to want to die, and the question is, what do we do with them? So we'll let you know what we decide, but this is the garden in early September. Have a good one, guys.